Smooth Fuego TV, and we are joined here with
Emenike.
Now, Emenike, we're gonna start straight at the beginning. How did you get started into music?
Well, I started writing and producing when I was like 9, 10, like around that age, and
9 and 10.
yeah.
What? That's crazy.
Then as a kid, I was always listening to music in the house from my parents, and they always played like Whitney and Bobby Brown and Bob Marley and all sorts of music. So while my parents weren't necessarily musical themselves, I was always around it, and it like fully kind of ignited my interest in music.
That's crazy. Now I'm noticing from the name Emenike, you're originally from Nigerian descent, right?
Yes.
So have you infused that in any of your music?
I mean, I thought I wasn't able to pull it off. I mean, the thing is, I think if I was to try and do like the kind of the Afrobeats thing, or try and have like Nigerian influence on my music to that extent, I don't think it would have worked. So I decided I wanted to tribute it in some way, so I do it through my fashion and through the clothes I wear, and like blending that in with kind of modern fashion.
Okay. Now, you mentioned you're a singer, you're also a producer, and also a songwriter. You songwrote the Duke Dumont song from last year.
Yeah.
Now, out of the three, what do you enjoy doing the most, and what would you say you're the best at?
Now, listen, I can't say that, because I mean, honestly, I think my favorite is singing, because I love singing, I love performing, and I love because it's something, because it's a way of getting out there, and it's a way of expressing yourself that you can't always do just in the studio. So I don't know. I think, but I'll say my favorite is singing. But I love all aspects of what I do. I think I love every atom of making a song. I love that I'm able to be involved in every atom of making a song.
Okay, that was exactly the next question I was going to ask you as well, because I know me myself as a DJ,
right,
I've also having to organise my own events. I design my flyers and also DJing as well, because I like to have all aspects into an event. Do you find that with you as a musician, like you weren't just happy with singing, you wanted to produce the beat, you wanted to songwrite, you wanted to do everything?
Well, I mean, the production came about because no one wanted to make me beats. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll make my own. And the songwriting was always because I always found that I was best when I was able to express myself through my own words. And the singing was through listening to loads of Whitney Houston in the household. So, you know, I guess, yeah, I like being in control of every aspect, and I love that I'm able to. I think if I didn't have all those things, I don't think I'd be as appreciative of a song. Because I know even when I just listen to music, I'm now so anal about certain elements of it. So I care about details. So I'm always hearing certain things that, you know, you probably wouldn't hear, but I'm just like, get like so excited when I hear like a little ding on a tune, and like having to reload it. So.
Okay, now let's describe your latest single now. Now, a lot of people would have heard of you from last year with being on Ready for Your Love with Gorgon City, and also your songwriting with Duke Dumont, I Need You 100. And they all have a kind of type of house feel to it, but with this latest single, it isn't that. Was that done purposely to show your versatility as an artist?
I suppose. I mean, I think it's, I mean, we can say purpose, but I mean, the truth is, I wouldn't say I'm a house artist. I do make, you know, there are some house tunes on the album. I love house music, but I think with my own stuff, as me as Mnek on my own, it was important that I was able to showcase what I'm about outside of, you know, the features, outside of the co-writes, outside of all of that. And by doing that, you know, with every little word, I think it's very much a nice taste of what to expect from the album, as it is in different layers. So yeah, I think it wasn't necessarily a conscious decision, but it was like, it just felt right.
Okay, with the single Every Little Word, is that something from your own experience?
Not a lot of my songs are from autobiographical experience.
Okay.
I think a lot of it is kind of creative writing. Yeah. And the song is about someone being a positive influence on you. But it's quite cool because while it has a very like sweet kind of topic and sweet concept, the beat is really like tough and really like aggressive and in your face, and it has that just like that punch, and so the two together like really work because they're complete opposites, but it comes together into every little word. So yeah.
Okay. Now, how does it feel for you being so young and then you're in there working with people almost, well, not exactly twice your age, but a lot older than you? Do you feel that you had to do a lot more to gain respect from them, being a younger artist?
Sometimes. I think, I mean, like earlier on when I started out, I think it was very much a case of I had to really prove myself and say, okay, why am I doing this and why am I here? But, you know, I think there's a level of trust now with what I do, and I'm thankful for that. And yeah, I think at this point now, I think age is nothing but a number, and it's what you do at the age that matters.
Definitely.
So, yeah.
Now, I have to ask you this next question.
Okay.
I know as I'm asking it, you're going to be thinking, what the heck is he talking about? But
Okay.
a lot of people know you for being the type of sweet boy singer, but I know you're part of a rap collective, which is probably the most gangster up and coming rap collective in the UK. It's you, Jacob Banks, and Teddy. You know I was gonna bring it up in it. Last year when you like done that remix of Don't Waste My Time, are we gonna hear that German Whip remix?
No.
Why not?
Because Jacob tweeted about it, and I was like, you know what, I've done my bit. I've done my bit of rapping. I think because the thing is, we noodled with the idea like when we did the Don't Waste My Time thing, and it was just fun and it was hilarious. I'm not a rapper, so
that was absolutely hilarious though. I loved it.
It was jokes. Like when we were in the studio, we were just all there like getting so gassed on this tune, and we were like, we're like into all of that, and we thought we were all that we put out that night, and we were just like so gassed. But no, we're not rappers.
What did you get any response from any rappers? Krypton Conan or anyone like that?
I think Krypton Conan tweeted me. I know Charlie Sloth was like, yeah, you know what, Emenike can rap, you know, like certain man can rap, like, you know.
So we shouldn't expect to see that in the future, though.
Nah. I mean, you know what? I never say never, but at this point, I'm not in a space where I should be rapping on songs.
Okay.
I should just be the singer.
Okay, I had to ask that, man. I had to ask that. Now, we're in the middle already of 2014. What do you hope to achieve by the end of the year?
Well, the album's going to be out at the end of the year, so you know, throughout the summer, I'm going to be doing a lot of festivals. I'm doing Park Life, Glastonbury, Lovebox, Latitude, Great Escape in May, Tea in the Park. There's a lot of things happening, and you know, I just got my band together, so I'm so excited to start going on tour with them, and singles are going to be coming out and all of that. So this year should be really exciting.
Okay. Now, how do you feel performing live? Do you find it a lot better than being in the studio?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's like I think I'm just growing into it, and that's the best thing. It's like whenever I go, because I mean I've had experience like with like touring with Rudimental and Duke and the Gorgon guys, but I think it's always a new experience when I do it, because it's like, you know, it's so out of the norm sometimes because I'm always locked in the studio. So it's like the little cat being let out of his cage for a little bit for some fun. But you know, I think now that I'm going to be doing my own set with my own band, and you know, a full-on set of songs from the album, I'm really excited to get into that,
because it feels more like your own baby.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
for sure.
I know exactly what you mean. But have you had any overseas attention as well? Because I know a lot of UK acts are getting out there, being on American festivals.
Well, I guess no. I mean, I'm signed in America, but and Need You did okay in America.
Yeah.
It got nominated for a Grammy and stuff. But as far as you know, the album, I think that'll definitely come later on. I think I kind of want to set everything here first, and you know, gradually get into the state side of things.
Okay. Now I have to ask you as well, what artists are you feeling at the moment?
Ooh,
controversial question.
I'm feeling right now. Okay, well, I'm loving Kaiser. I think she's dope. I love the Hideaway tune. Who else? That's the thing for me. My favorite artists right now are the ones who are coming up. So like the they're coming out like really soon.
Yeah.
So there's Becky Hill, who I'm really like. I've done a lot of stuff with. Like she's amazing, and Leo Callian, and there's Joel Compass, and there's Jacob, there's Javen. There's loads of us. There's just like there's some amazing music coming out soon. Arc and Fly, that tune Through the Fire is amazing. I love that song. So good stuff coming out, man.
So you mentioned a lot of up and coming UK acts there. What are your thoughts of the UK scene at the moment? Do you think it's at its strongest point?
I don't know. We'll never know when it's at its strongest point. I think it's at a strong point. I think there's a lot of great talent, and it's just about it coming out. That's really all it is. Because it's like the talent is there, but it's just about it coming out in the right way. Okay,
now I don't want to hold you any longer. I know you got a busy day, but I'm going to ask you one last question before we introduce your track. I come from a up and coming community station up in Birmingham. We got a lot of up and coming singers, songwriters, producers such as yourself. What advice could you give them based on your own experiences?
I would say embrace patience. Like, I think when I first started out, I was very much like, I want to go now, I want to do this, I want to do that. But you gotta realize, like, sometimes your time will come when it has to come to you. You can't run to that. You can't run before you walk. Like, it has to. There's a way that things are just planned out, and whether it's God's plan, whether it's whatever, like, you have to let it be. So I think patience is definitely a piece of advice I'd give over.
Okay, well, that has been Emenike. This is Smooth Fuego TV, New Star Radio 98.7 FM. If you'd like to introduce your track, but before you do, would you like to mention how the New Star Radio listeners, the Smooth Fuego TV watchers, can keep up to date with you, all of your social networks, your Twitter, Facebook, iTunes, everything, the release date of your single, and introduce it?
Well, Every Little Word is out now on iTunes and on Spotify, so if you just type in Emenike, Every Little Word, it should be available. And my Twitter is at Mnek. My Facebook is at facebook.com/Emenike official. What else is there? There is Instagram at Emenike.
So many, isn't there?
Website emenikeofficial.com. So yeah, that's all of the socials.
Okay, you'd like to introduce your track as well?
Hi, I'm Emenike, and this is Every Little Word.